leaves, flowers, trees, a process that lets these living things be. Photosynthesis takes sunlight and energy, a chemical process for the oxygen we breathe. Energy absorbed by photosynthetic pigments. Chlorophyll A uses red, blue, violet tinges. Photosynthesis is a redox reaction with H2O, CO2, light diffraction. The grana is where light dependent takes place. Photosystems out on a thylakoid space. Out of order, so photosystem 2 goes first. Water gives the electron, P680's got that thirst. O2 is released by H2O into 3. That's how we really get all the air we breathe. Light brings the electron to a high energy state. Excites them so primary acceptor is their next fate. Electrons pump protons for a gradient on the membrane, going through cytochrome on the electron transport chain. The next ETC is where NAD is reduced. Chemoosmosis is how ATP is produced. Cyclic phosphorylation is a short circuit pathway. Photoexcited electrons make ATP through synthase. Photosystem 1 is P700 that takes electrons from photosystem 2. The next ETC that goes through an FT protein and through a process so NADP is reduced.
Plants, leaves, flowers, trees.
A process that lets these living things be. Photosynthesis takes sunlight and energy, a chemical process for the oxygen we breathe. Out here in the stroma where the Calvin cycle takes place, light independent doesn't mean that darkness is the case. Products of light dependent reactions come in. CO2 is entered and is fixed as carbon. This is all part of the Calvin cycle, which goes 3 times to produce 5 pgal. NADPH made of electrons and NADP, 12 of them are used along with 18 ATP. This reduction reaction doesn't really stop, just like we ain't done with this bop. There's RUBP left over for the rest. Rubisco joins to CO2 for the process. 6 carbon broken into 3 PGA. The cycle goes on. The cycle goes on. The cycle goes on. Yeah, plants, leaves, flowers, trees, a process that lets these living things be. Photosynthesis takes sunlight and energy, a chemical process for the oxygen we breathe, yeah.